other choice do we have?
We do, but Tyler, he's been acting so out of character recently.
I meant to ask you, are you and Tyler, together?
It's complicated, but basically, yes. He's really helped me grow as a person, though I never thought it would end up like this.
Yeah, no kidding. But we'll get through it. Tyler, we need to talk.
Can't you see I'm trying to think? What do you want?
Tyler, we need to recover your grandfather's mask. It's the only way to save Kim.
Hannah, what did you tell her about my family? I told you never to speak of them. Hannah, why are you letting Jess run rampant like this?
You're right. She's just a bit stressed. Don't worry about it.
That's cool. Just talk about me like I'm not here.
Jess, see if you can find the prism.
So yeah, that's the unfortunate part about content creation. Sometimes things just don't go your way. So I'm gonna play through this bit again. See if I can remember all the knowledge bombs. Okay, actually, so I was worried about that because I thought all the clickers would be gone. But you're gonna be finding a little bit more backstory about what he has, like what Tyler's been collecting on everyone. I mean, it's his organization, so it makes sense that he's keeping tabs on everyone here. But
Tyler, please stop blaming Jess. She's the only one brave enough to do anything about this. Jess actually listens to me. She risked her life at the lighthouse.
Really? That's good. Maybe I misjudged her.
She just needs your guidance, Tyler. We all do.
Yeah.
so if you can see there, Hannah, basic doormat, trust fund, $1.2 million.
Tyler,
Approval,
those
affection.
pictures we've been seeing, and the people with the
It is
masks, why are
really
you
messed
afraid
up.
of them?
They are avoiding me for some reason. Maybe it has to do with my family. It's my family legacy. I'm still trying to put together.
I'm lucky that the guy that told everyone that has to wear their prisms isn't wearing their prisms. Find that a little bit convenient, but there's not much of a stealth section. But what I find interesting about this whole island is it's in shambles. Like I keep coming across all these old sections that are just torn apart, and every other building is just a mess. Really, it's supposed to be like this wellness camp. But
Jess, what are you doing here? Where did you come from?
Tyler,
where did you go?
I promise. Jess, we should get going. Come
Bye,
on.
Tyler.
Did you get the prism?
Yeah, I have it.
He's gonna be pissed.
What now?
We have to get the mask. It's at the old commune.
The old commune? What's that?
It's a
There
commune,
used to
but it's
be another
old.
group here. In the 70s, they lived in a commune.
I forgot about that.
You know Tyler kept notes on everyone?
Did the note say anything about me?
Yeah. Doormat
Yeah.
and $1.2 million trust fund. So, what
in
is
front
the
of you.
story with you and
Get cut
Tyler?
off.
I was coming out of a messy breakup. Like, really ugly. He helped me pick up the pieces. At first, he was just a teacher, but then we just kind of clicked. He made me feel whole again.
Alright, off you go. So because she's got the purple prism, she can go on all the purple locations.
Jess, I can't leave.
Is there another way?
It's called the Spirit Trail. Tyler said he came up this way to get the mask, but some creature drove him back. Just listen on your radio. I'll let you know when I get there.
So that prism ability that I've got isn't going to help me. Like, it raises cultists to root and damage. I'm not going to worry about that. Like, stasis is one of my go-to abilities here because I've got to push these guys away. I can't do much damage to them, so if I get too excited and kill them, again, I've said in previous playthroughs, defeats the purpose because I'm going for the pacifist achievement. I can still kill all the ghoulies in the gloom, but just can't kill these boys. I'm wondering if since I haven't, well, since I reset this chapter, I'm not going to have as many materials, but increase my mind capacity because that is always helpful. Perfect shove is even better because I'm going to be doing a fair bit of that. This bit just leads to materials. I may as well go in there and grab a couple of it while I'm here. Thank you. So I'm going to agonizingly crawl through here, and I'm going to get bombarded by a couple of them, so I'm going to have to try and dodge. I'm going to have to eat some ginger, otherwise I'm going to get screwed over. But it's definitely well worth my time going in here. There's a few sections like that. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Let me out. So I dodged you, because there should only be one, so that means I'm going to grab this, and then have to try and get back through here. So I can shove. That's the well, that wasn't a perfect shove, but shove helps. So I got the escape, so I need you to leave me alone. Because I really want that. Actually, the better place for them to be, because sometimes they all follow me in there. Wow, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, sometimes they all follow me to one little room, and I really get screwed over. Ow. Ginger! Excuse me. So that's Spirit Trail. But yeah, the rest of the game is gonna get very intense, because I'm gonna be coming across a lot of those guys, and they will follow me to the end of the earth.
You there?
Yeah.
If I'm not
What's
careful.
up?
I've just been thinking about Tyler and me. Do you think Tyler was just using me? That he never cared about me?
I think Tyler's been using everybody. I can't say how much he cared, but you've definitely been very
I'm gonna
convenient.
meditate a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Thanks.
So it's the same thing, like I can kind of go into this section here.
Sorry I left you, Tess.
Some of it just
had to
isn't
go.
worth it, to be honest, so
Imagine everyone.
if you want to go through there and explore, like,
Everyone.
it'd be fun. Like, I guess I'll leave a little bit of mystery in this playthrough. Most of this playthrough is more or less a guide slash full playthrough, so you can see me playing through it. Talk about what the game has to offer and stuff like that.
All right, Hannah.
I played through the
Here.
entire game just for the
Spirit
review
Trail.
purpose for the website, but obviously this I'm going back in there, so it's not a blind react. It's a proper review.
I shouldn't leave Hannah.
Oh, sorry, like a proper playthrough with prior knowledge. There's some gaps in there because obviously I can't remember every single detail to a T, but
This place.
this bit is going to be interesting. It worked out really well for me in the playthrough that was just corrupted, but in my initial playthrough it was really difficult because I'm going to come across an enemy that I can't actually hit, and I have to bait him into destroying the crystals. That's this guy. In my initial playthrough it was difficult because every attack that he's doing wasn't hitting that door. I've got to try and bait him into it. Come on. And I can't see behind me exactly which bit of the crystals need to be destroyed. So I'm just trying to get him to hit the other side of it. Very nice. Thank you very much. That was the smoothest run that I've ever had. Take a quick look. But yes, it can definitely be a lot more difficult than that. There's going to be a lot of collectibles along the way in this section here.
Hannah, are you there?
I saw some strange things, but it was nothing dangerous. The colors were beautiful. I could hear all of our voices.
Bit of beastie report. Actually, there was a plant outside, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Some mugwort. Let's see if I can craft any like that. I'm going to craft fire oil. It's always handy. I got no salt, which is a shame, but essential oils will get me out of trouble if I absolutely need to. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to equip the witch stick, because if I can get a couple of sneaky hits on some people, it can increase my spirit, and then I can use that to feed my mind. Which I'll do right now, actually. As soon as I go through this a little bit there. I think it's excessive, like how far down she goes when she wants to crawl through things. Quickly get some mind going. This next bit's really cool because you come across like a greenhouse and it's loaded with supplies.
glad you're okay. Jess, I feel so stuck with Tyler. What should I do?
You don't need
Be
him,
encouraged.
Hannah. You're strong.
Always
Stand
encourage
on your own
people.
feet.
I
Be the best
sometimes
friend.
forget that. Thanks.
If possible,
Ready
in
to
that
go find the
particular
mask?
moment.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Never do it to the extent that you're
So we
gonna
got Tyler's
drain your
prism,
own personal
and we're
well,
getting
but
the mask. And you think we can help Kim that way?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the prismic energy that has her in that state. With the mask, I think I can rechannel that energy.
If you had said that a few days ago, I'd say you were insane.
This is it. The commune.
this building would be really
It's
cool to have
massive.
as a
Those buildings.
little
You see the
cubby
large
house, like a
dome over
playground
there?
area
That's where we're
you can
going.
just
The
retreat to.
down's over here.
Kind of looks like Survivor, doesn't it?
This
Okay,
used
while
to
you
be
go
some
that
sort of
way, I'm gonna
greenhouse.
quickly
What did they grow?
sneak up here and grab
Food,
that.
mostly. Pretty sure they grew psychedelics too. Different kinds. Tyler used to come here to harvest them once
So there's some one-off stuff that you're gonna find in here. Got enough of that. Got some mugwort. Oh, let's go see her, see what she wants to say.
It's blocked. It's crazy how fast the plants have grown since the ritual.
What do we do now?
This is weird as well, like
Around,
this section here, because
find
like this,
anything
we
useful.
all of a sudden
I'll
come
check around
across.
here.
I mean, like I guess it's like, you know, not the weirdest thing in the game, but plants that continually regenerate themselves and only go away when I get another form of plants and grind them up. And so that one's blocked, so I got to go around the other side. I keep forgetting that the running animation is so slow in this game that sometimes I feel like I'm walking. So I go to sprint and I stop myself from running. That's the key.
Hey, Hannah. There's no
So I have
way
to go
through
through and
here
find the
either, but I
crank to
found a
actually
key.
activate the machine as well.
Grab it. I think I might have found a way to remove the plants. I'm still at the same spot.
Yeah, so this one's interesting. So some of the gloom enemies that you come across aren't as sci-fi. I guess that's a good way to like put it. I guess it's still sci-fi, but they're like more humanoid, and they're in the gloom itself. So I go and talk to her. She gives me a formula, and then I've got to try and put them together.
What did you find
Again,
out?
I probably should have just
Glowing
written it
plants,
down
they grow back.
because I
Seems
literally
to
just went through this and I spent
Is
about
the
5 minutes trying to
irrigation
figure it
system
out.
Right behind me? I think pouring the right mixture in will kill the plants.
The right mixture? Well, do we know what it is?
This note explains it, but I'm not sure I understand it. Can you take a look at it?
This is pretty
So what I'll do is I'll
cryptic,
show you what it
but
is.
I do think I saw something like this once. I'm pretty
So,
sure
like,
each of the symbols represents a plant.
I've got to
or a
create
chemical.
two formulas
Glad
and
it
then
makes sense
combine
to
them
you.
to get the plant
I'll
dissolving.
let you handle it.
So it says on the bot like the flowing crystal powder and the corrosive stuff is also, and then you got to look down the bottom as well, and it shows like the different symbols and stuff like that. I haven't quite figured out how like it really matches the plants. They're in the key items. So I'm pretty sure, but yes. So I'll let you read the description. So that like this. The glowing alchemist plant, like alchemal plant, heavy silver alchemal plant, like a strange plant with a metallic layer, like a strange plant form that looks to be growing crystals. So that's obviously what you need for the crystal side of things. And then you've got like the foul, like a foul dripping plant that burns fingers on touch, and a strong smelling one. So then you can pull that up again and take a look at that. So like the corrosive pattern on that side of things. So I kind of just started experimenting with stuff. Like I didn't really figure it out, but like I added that there, and that created a corrosive mixture. And then there was the crystalline, like which had the strange crystals growing out of it, and I added it to metallic layer. Yeah, I didn't put it. I think I put it with that one. Okay, so that worked. So the glowing crystal powder, and then you just add those two together, and that creates the dissolvent.
Looks like it goes in here.
So I pour that in there,
This
but then I have to go
better
through the
work.
buildings on the left-hand side to find the cranks that actually spin it around and get me into the next area. So I've got the key, so I can go back there and go through here. This next section as well is interesting because, it, again, like I said, there's areas that I can further explore, and that's going to come across material, like upgrade stuff, like stuff that I can use to upgrade or replenish my supplies. But at the same time, if I go into those certain sections, like see, I'm going to eat this, and I take that because it's always going to be worth it, like worth doing it that way around. I'm going to eat the ginger, even though that's going to leave with none left. But because from this point on with the games, I come across materials so damn often that it is worth keeping your abilities down the left as full as possible. It's not really worth hoarding anything. And I guess I'm saving a lot of supplies in itself with my specific playthrough, because my specific playthrough, I'm trying to avoid killing people. They're all locked, and they will unlock themselves later on.
Why didn't you try to save me?
But see, I can go around the corner, and there's the manticore there, which I can use to kill this whole area. Like, or get rid of all the gloom, I should say. But I don't necessarily need to do that. So, if I have enough supplies and enough mine, I can just get my way through it. I'm trying to get these collectibles here, because when I go in there, it's going to activate a lot of cultists, and then they follow me into these areas and make my life difficult, because getting trapped in small rooms is unfortunately like gonna happen more often than not in this game. If I can avoid that at all costs, I will. So I'll quickly take a look here, because I'm pretty sure there's a plant that I can get at the back here. I'm trying to do all this stuff before I get what I need, because as soon as I get that crank, this place is going to start filling up with some enemies. While I'm here, I may as well dump some points into upgrading. I think I have enough to increase my mind, which I'll eventually need. I like the shove side, side of things. I think, yeah, I keep a balanced ability set. It doesn't let you really focus farm this stuff anyway. Like, you can get a little bit of materials. Hey, hello. You can kind of speed up the process of one side of things about how you answer questions, because obviously it gives you one of three. It gives you one of three options, and whatever options you pick, you get more points to distribute in those areas. I think I don't have any twine. That's fine. So I got extra oils and stuff like that, but I don't have any twine. I'm going to leave the witch stick on for a second, because if I have to hit these guys, hopefully I can try and get something back from it. Look at this guy that floats. He is a pain to fight. But I can go down there and get a couple of supplies. I can actually kill that little manticore thing, and there's like a collector thing that I can get that's right here. Like, as soon as I kill this manticore on that side, see, there it is, I can grab that, but I'm gonna skip it just for time's sakes. Here's gonna be the interesting guys I was talking about earlier. Ow! They're very fast, they're very strong, and they're very annoying. But I can shove them. Haha! And then I leave him, and he can't follow me because he's stuck in the gloom. I didn't use that at all, so that's... I may as well use it. Like I was just saying that before. So I've eaten the plant on that. I'm gonna eat the ginger, put me back at full health. There's no point in me hoarding this stuff longer than I have to. Especially when there's another plant readily available, sitting back here. I think I've got everything that I can get in here. I find ginger the hardest to come across, like, in the game. So I really got to try and rely on myself being able to dodge.
Jess, the plants are dissolving. It worked. The path is clear now.
I know. I know it worked.
You've been
Because
around
I'm
for a
epic.
while. I was wondering, how did Kim get involved in all of this?
Same as everyone, I think. Tyler taught yoga, and he used that to get inside her head.
Did he do that
Hear
to
that,
a lot of
everyone?
people?
Yoga
He's
is the
pretty good
gateway
at
to
it.
the dark side.
There's probably another 50 or 100 people who think he's amazing. He didn't invite them all to the retreat, though. That's only for the inner circle. Those who were truly ready.
Truly ready to be taken advantage of, more like. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
No, it's okay. It's true. We were all so eager to be included. We never stopped to think about what he was doing.
Right, so I think I'll continue here. Like, I was going to say, like, this next week can drag on a little bit, but
Perfect.
I'll
More gloom.
go through here.
I guess you'll have to see if you can find another way.
I'll be fine, Hannah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll go through
let's
here,
both try to
get
make
to the
our way
next
to
section,
large
and then
dome
I'll
at the
end the part. Because if I end the part
Sounds
now,
good.
it's probably going to be a
Good
little
luck.
bit short. So she goes in there.
Remember that name. I'm important.
So I don't know why that one's got like a tinge to it though, like a couple of things in there. So you can take a look like, at the film clips that I've been collecting along the way. That's why I got to go there afterwards. Because I think I've been amassing quite a few of them. Maybe one stage I'll get to it. I'll get to that place and play them all for you. You.
So easy to get money from people. And they trust
You-
you.
But yeah, the atmosphere in this game is just such a fantastic achievement, I guess. More collectors. So this bit is really cool. So
This is
I'll let you take a quick look at here and listen carefully as well. So this stunned me a couple times and I didn't really pick up on what I was supposed to do, but if you look at this, like this one's complete, this one has gaps, and this one also has gaps, and it also, they make that like crunch noise, or not a crunch, like a strain noise when you step on them. So it's just plain and simple about finding the ones that it's full. It's just a throwaway puzzle, but at the same time it's cool. I wish a couple more of those things were in the game. So grab that one there. So as I said, I'm amassing a lot of upgrades at the moment. Let's take a look there. So increase my body meter, which would be helpful. See, I can either figure out which one I want to do. I'm going to just increase the meter itself. Because increasing the meter is going to bring it all the way full.
Hannah? Hannah, can you hear me?
Oh my god. Jess, those things. They almost got me.
Are you
Yes,
okay?
there we
Are
go.
you
Thank
safe?
you. That's what I needed.
I think so. I gotta catch my breath. But I'm at the Geodome now.
All right.
It's about my needs.
I'm on my way.
No one understands. I feel so adrift.
Bring out.
Like I don't matter. Nobody.
Let's see. There's this guy here again. No.
Just a hallucination. Hallucination.
I'm unsure whether I can actually attack this or not.
Spiraling out of control. It's not spiraling out of control.
Let's go that, and I'll throw that out there as well. I'm gonna pop this one here and see if I can smack him a couple times with that. Because I actually do a lot more damage with this as well. Ow. Got the sage stick, thank you. I might have to retreat here, because my mind is probably gonna like do me more than anything. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back out. I'll quickly rebuild, like regather my mind, and I'll go back in there and sort them out. I find that's going to be more beneficial going through, like, meditation, and then save on what I need to do in there. Looking at the time. Okay, I'm going to end the part here, and then we'll go back in there, just for the sake of trying to keep all my parts, like the video parts, the same amount of length. So thank you very much. This has been part 7, and my name is Fletcher. I'll see you in a moment.